Hi there, it's Cathy Cena with Tri-Cities Community Television. We are filming today in the Coquitlam Public Library, and we would like to thank them for their donation of the space, as well as we would like to thank the Coquitlam First Nations peoples for the land that we are on today. My guest today is Candace Knoll, the president and founder of the Junior Black Awards Achievement Society. Did I say it right, or did the Junior Black Achievement Awards Society.
That's it.
Yes, a little dyslexia there. Welcome, Candace. Lovely to have you in the studio. We're going to talk about your programs and what the Black Achievement Awards stand for. But first, I would really just love to get to know a little bit about you and who you are, and maybe you can share a little bit with our audience, a little snapshot into your life.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. So, as you said, I am the president and founder of the Junior Black Achievement Awards. And, you know, I'm retired now. Mm-hmm. And when the murder of George Floyd happened, like so many others in the community, I thought, oh my gosh, what can I do? What can I do to make a difference? Mm-hmm. And so I looked back, and the Junior Black Achievement Awards was around in the 80s. Okay. For about 20 years. Mm-hmm. And so I reached out to the woman who put it on for that length of time and said, I would love to do something for the community. Right. I'm about to retire. And so this has been my passion baby. I worked at TELUS for 27 years. Mm-hmm.
So it was just a couple of years ago that you retired, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
yes, I retired last year.
Yes, yes. And what about just a little bit of history about who you are as a person and the different things that you got involved in? Toastmistress, you know, let's talk about that.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the community sense that you have here right in the Tri-Cities, and just share a little bit of that with me.
Thank you so much. So many people say I'm quite humble. I forget about the things
that I do.
I'm
going to pull them all out of you today.
Well, I would say one of the things that I spent my whole life practically doing was in Toastmistress, as you mentioned. When we finished, it wasn't called Toastmistress anymore. It was International Training in Communication, and I am a life member. Mm-hmm. We are no longer an international organization, but there are regions that are still active around the world. Yes. And so I do try to participate and stay connected from that perspective. But I was a member. I joined in 1982. I had the opportunity to compete twice in international speech competitions. Right. One time I made it into the finalists, and the second time I actually placed third in the world.
That's amazing.
My association with ITC, I really grew up. And I believe that communication is the key. And that's what we really instill in our youth. So we want to teach them public speaking, writing, just give them the confidence to get out there and take their place at the table. Right. Because I believe that's what ITC did for me, and I want to give that back. As far as sense of community, oh geez, I started back in the 80s. We had, there was an organization called the Black Community Association, or Black Cultural Association. Emery Barnes was the president. Wow. I was probably 20 years old and just starting in community, and the goal was to try to build a community center, bring everyone together. They were actually involved in the awards as well. So I was the secretary. Right. That was my first little taste of community. I went on to get myself involved with what was called the Black Business and Professionals Association of BC at that time, and I was the membership chair. Right. So it was all about bringing community together. But as I grew up, my focus changed a little, and I became a union worker. Right. And from there, I embodied the social justice movement, doing the right thing for my members, just try to make a difference.
Yes.
And like I said, after George Floyd, it stemmed into the Junior Black Achievement Awards. One other thing that I do in the community as well is I am a director on Hogan's Alley board. Hogan's Alley, for those who aren't familiar, is basically where the Black community was displaced in the late 60s, early 70s, I guess you would say.
Yes.
And what we're working on now is to bring that community back.
Right.
We are very separated, very segregated. There's just no sense of belonging. And by bringing that back, we believe we are just going to build back our community. We're hoping that will be the hub. We'll have community centers, shops, housing.
Right.
It's quite exciting. So that I'm involved in the community from that perspective as well.
Great.
Last month, Benita Zarillo did nominate me for the King Charles III Coronation Medal.
Wow.
For my passion in
Yes.
community and
That's
the work
amazing.
that I've done. So I'm pretty excited about the direction that I'm headed, where I'm going, and what I'm giving to our youth, because they really they need that opportunity.
Yes,
they
they
need
do.
that chance. Racism exists. It's still here. They're dealing with systems of oppression. I just want to give that leg up, being there, experiencing it myself.
Exactly. Tell us what the primary goal is of the Junior Black Achievement Awards.
Basically, the goal is to give the youth the opportunity to advance their education, to give them the skills, to empowerment, self-confidence, just to take their place in society. We aren't represented. And we need to be represented.
Right.
And to be represented, you need to have the confidence, the skills, know your worth. And for 400 years of oppression and being held down, we have a lot of healing to do.
Exactly.
And that's what this is about. It's about community healing. It's about bringing the kids together.
Right.
Our latest venture is restorative justice.
We're going to get into the key programs in just a moment. But yes, your mission is empower Black youth and their families through their recognition and access to education, etc. And training, exactly. So I feel that every day that's your mantra. Every day you go back to your mission statement and you ask yourself, am I empowering Black youth? Are we empowering their families? Are we helping with education and recognition and access? Like you said, you're a minority group and you need to be seen and heard.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So let's talk about some of the key programs that you guys are putting forward. There's a lot here, and maybe do you have a couple of favorites that you would like to maybe highlight and showcase?
I would.
Yes.
The Junior Black Achievement Award started in 2022.
Yes, it was just revitalized then. Wasn't it? What happened?
Revitalized.
Did it go to sleep and now you woke it up?
It went to
or-
sleep. Michelle had
yeah.
moved to Toronto, and
Okay.
basically it just stopped. But it was so powerful in the 80s.
Right.
It really built a sense of community, and I've been out looking for the alumni,
Right.
and they still talk about how they had that community. And so we need to rebuild that up. But as far as probably one of my favorite programs would be the Stellar Stars speech competition. It's actually the scholarship that I fund.
Okay.
It is worth $2,000.
Okay.
I took everything that I've learned from ITC
Yes.
and created this program for our youth.
Okay.
hold it with our spring youth weekend educational retreat. That's something that we did in 2023. 2024, challenges, funding, capacity. We know how that works. We weren't able to hold our retreat in 2024, but we're very happy that we are going to be holding it in 2025 because
Great.
we do have some sponsors for it.
Good.
But that is where we held that Stellar Star speech competition. Last year, we actually held it in Poirier.
Yes, at the Poirier
Community Center. Yes, that's
right
where
here
we
in Coquitlam, yes.
And it was fabulous because it gave the community an opportunity to come out and see our youth in action. So we're going to rethink that and probably have that as an event for here. But other things that we have are Talk the Talk, for an example. That's going to be coming up January the 12th. We will be holding it here at the library.
Great.
And we are partnered with Hogan's Alley.
Okay.
Hogan's Alley will do an education for our kids, a workshop, and make it exciting, make sure that they are educated
What's that
about.
meaning behind Talk the Talk?
Now, the Talk, what it actually is I will do the education to prepare the youth for the speech competition.
Oh, good.
So
okay,
it's Talk the Talk because we're dealing with
communication
yes. skills,
yes.
public speaking,
Fantastic.
that sort of thing. So I will do that workshop to educate our kids. So one of the things about our programs is it's not that we're just giving them money.
Right.
We want to give them the skills that go with it. Another one that's very exciting is making it happen.
Okay.
What this one is all about is because one of our scholarships is also the writing competition.
Right.
All of this information is online as well,
yes,
the guides.
We're going to get all that from you as well.
Perfect.
And I'm quite interested in learning also like who can apply and what's the criteria. And I
Sounds
know
good.
that's all on your website, so we can
We'll
find
talk
it there because there's a
briefly.
lot of youth in the Tri-Cities, that would want to do this. Of course, they have to make sure that that they are adhering to the criteria and what
Yes.
you guys are looking for. I did read that they must have, help me with this one, they must have, what's one of the main criteria?
Main criteria is that they have to have attended at least one of our educational sessions.
Okay, great.
I tell people that the scholarships, they're secondary.
Right,
It's a
right.
big part.
Yes.
But the big
education.
thing, and building community. We are so segregated. There are so many different communities. We all need to come together. So the Junior Black Achievement Awards would encompass the Africans.
Yes.
There's many countries. The Caribbeans.
Right.
There's 9 associations that are here represented under BACOCA. You have your Canadian blacks, your American blacks.
Right.
There's so many of
Yeah,
us in
exactly.
pockets.
Okay.
This is about bringing us all together.
Together. Fantastic.
And making it happen also is financial literacy.
Okay.
So we have a lady, her name is Jennifer Kirpin, and she's actually Vice President of Primerica. Very qualified. I think they have maybe 30 offices that she owns between Calgary and British Columbia. Well, one of the areas that she has ventured into and bringing to our youth, our community, is the trauma of money. It's something that we've struggled with for how many years? And it's an education. And so she's giving our youth tools to make things happen.
Yeah.
One of the things, our scholarships are for grades 5 to 12.
Okay, good
And
to know.
people say, well, someone in grade 5 or 6, where are they going to get a scholarship from? Where are they going?
Yeah.
What Jennifer does is she'll put them in RESPs.
Yes.
And so the idea is they come back each year, make it grow. And so when they get to grade 12, they've got a little bit of money built up.
Right.
So that's the idea behind making it happen. It's the education for the writing competition as well as financial literacy.
Okay, good. What do you think some of the challenges are in promoting and supporting Black talent?
Talent, some of the challenges. I would say finances. Number one, finances.
They're not teaching us this in school. We know that. So
Yeah,
that's out. Yeah.
Finances is one of the challenges to make things happen. Promoting and supporting capacity. We're a very small group that is taking care of this. So money, finances, I would say, skilled people to come in, help us, governance, running, that sort of thing. But number one, money and people.
Right.
That would be.
What are some of your long-term goals? You're only 2 years in. You have a lot of events going on. You've brought stuff to the Tri-Cities. You know, we're seeing all of that. You know, I've seen you in a lot of different sort of arenas, if you will, always promoting, you know, what is true to you and your heart. But what are some of your long-term goals? Is this something that's going to happen in 2025 and then you're going to walk away, or are you aspiring to make this bigger, better, best?
I'm inspiring to make this bigger, better, best. We started off initially with 4 programs. We also do the community picnic in the park, which is held in Glen Park, and it's a celebration of community.
Yes, yes.
And then the awards ceremony. Last year, we expanded because people want to do things with us. We were very pleased to offer the college readiness program with Benjamin Hagwood. He's a academic debate coach. So many kids aren't always educated with what are you going to do when you finish school. It's not a case of you graduate in June and you're going to UBC in September. But who gives the kids this information, lets them know that there's a little bit of, you can start thinking about this in grade 8 or 9. So that's what college readiness is all about. So we had 4 different facilitators dealing with money, social media, essays and applications, researching your college. So this program ties in with the overall support for the scholarships. Something else that we do that addresses the community and the youth in particular is called the Impact. We've done 3 so far, and this is where we have it's a Black youth panel. They talk about their experiences with being Black in the BC school system. It's traumatic, so we're not going to just, you know, have them talk and leave them to it. We have 2 counselors with open mind counseling. That would be Lindy and John, and they're based out of Coquitlam here, just on Lincoln Avenue. So what they do is they meet with our youth before and prepare them. They talk about, you know, the issues, what's going to happen during the panel. Then they will do the panel with them, and then after they're there to support them. We also have Moving Forward, which is Moving Forward Family Services. They bring counselors and therapists as well to the meeting to support the audience. It's very successful, and it's just building community. Our kids are heard, they're felt, and it was very, very, very special. I was at a school district meeting in September, and it was quite interesting to hear them talk about reports and statistics about the youth and things they're experiencing, because we had just went through that the week before, so it was quite
It was quite timely, wasn't it?
It was very timely.
It's funny how these things all come full circle. So with regards to long-term goals, this is something that you'd like to carry on and continue with for as long as you can, having the financial support and sponsorships, of course. I mean, everything, you know, ticks along with when people are putting some money into it so that the youth can grow. Absolutely. And what advice, Candace, would you give young Black individuals hoping to achieve greatness? What is some of the advice that you would give them?
If you want to go far, you're going to do it in community. You have to have the support. If you're going to do it alone, or try to do it alone, you may make it, but it's going to be a much harder challenge than necessary. So my advice would be to reach out. Let's, there are supports, there's systems, there's people that can believe in you. And sometimes we just need that little wind beneath our wings.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what the Junior Black Achievement Awards is all about, is we want to create community and support each other.
Exactly.
So
Any last final things that we should know about your organization? Perhaps you can share the website with us.
Yes.
And any last closing comments?
Absolutely. So our website is www.JrBAA.org. There's volunteer forms, there's membership applications. The criteria is laid out for what you need to do to apply. We gave out this year, geez, Candy, $12,500 in scholarships.
Fantastic.
That's on our website under news. They could see who won, who sponsored.
Yes. Oh, fantastic.
So I'm very excited. And the Youth Council, make a plug for the Youth Council. Candy, Auntie C is what the kids all call me, Auntie C.
Oh, Auntie C, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm all about the education. The Youth Council is about the fun. The kids need to have fun as well.
Yes.
And so we're just developing our Youth Council, and that is where the kids would go out and do the fun activities, fundraisers like bowling, roller skating, and movie night, that sort of thing. So it's important to have a balance. So I have remembered that, and we are developing our Youth Council.
That's great. We've talked a lot today with Candace Knoll, president and founder of the Junior Black Achievement Awards here. And I really think that this flyer says it all about making an impact. And that's exactly what she's doing. She shared something with me earlier that she didn't share today. She'll be running in Coquitlam as a school board trustee. So this lady is not going away. Look for Candace Knoll. I'm Cathy Cena. Thanks so much for watching Tri-Cities Community TV. And we're going to still keep Hi everyone, it's Cathy Cena with Tri-Cities Community TV. We're here at the Coquitlam Pine Tree Library for the Junior Black Achievement Awards today, right here in the Tri-Cities. And the acting mayor is with us, Councillor Admonson, but today he's acting mayor. So I'm not sure, do we call you mayor or what do we call you?
Acting mayor. There's the real mayor. I'm just filling in for him today because he can't make everything.
That's right, he can't make everything. That's fantastic. Well, thanks for being here. I know you'll be saying a few words as the program starts, but tell us what the impact is of these Junior Black Achievement Awards, and what does that mean for our youth?
I think it gives these youth an experience, a competition to show the skills, to show how special they are and how talented they are. And it's also, I've been part of the Multicultural Committee chairing for a number of years. This is a part of raising up the ethnic communities, giving them a stronger voice, and recognizing ethnicity shouldn't be a barrier to anything. We should always look at people on their abilities and skills. And this is a way of showing young people, most grade 11 and 12 students, how tremendously bright and skilled they are. And I'm looking forward to the speech competition from it. I think it's going to be a great afternoon.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great afternoon too. That's so great. You heard it right here. We should not be having barriers in multiculturalism, and that is the impact that this is making on our youth here today. And there's more to come, so please stay tuned.
The mission of the Junior Black Achievement Awards is to empower Black youth and their families through training, recognition, and access to education. With an unwavering commitment to fostering growth, recognition, and education, the Junior Black Achievement Award strives to be a driving force in building a stronger, more inclusive community. At the heart of our mission lies a resolute goal to empower and equip Black youth with the tools they need to excel in life. Every step we take is driven by the belief that united efforts will lead to a brighter and more equitable tomorrow. Our organization's values are firmly rooted in building health and wellness, improving financial well-being, supporting the growth and development, and ensuring equitable access to education for the members of the Black community. Stellar Stars was born with the intent to help our youth develop good communication skills to give our youth the confidence and training to use their voice to do something good for themselves, to set them up with the skills to make a difference in society. So I want to thank you all for being here today and cheering on our 7 aspiring achievers.
Hello. Thanks for having me today. I am so excited to kick this off. It gives me great pleasure to invite Ayo Balogan, our top Scholastica Awards winner, to provide an inspirational thought to transition us to our competition. So, Ayo.
Thank you, everyone. So there are varying answers to what is the pinnacle of success. For example, if you say making $1 million is the pinnacle of success, it does not emphasize that it takes an extended amount of time, effort, and a little bit of investing money to get there. But I think there are many foundational stones that must be laid to help you rise and prosper. And being here today is one of them.
Speech contestants shall be judged on the organization of their speech, the delivery, overall effectiveness, adherence to the subject, and the purpose. The theme for the speech competition is the pinnacles of success. Due to a family emergency, we are blessed with 7 speakers that are competing today for the $2,000 Stellar Stars speech competition, which is sponsored by myself. It gives me great pleasure to welcome Acting Mayor for the City of Coquitlam, Brent Admison, to bring greetings.
It's my pleasure to be here on behalf of Mayor Richard Stewart and Coquitlam City Council to be here in front of you and the Black Achievement Awards that you and the young people are going to be taking part in this speech competition. I read through your bios, and I truly wish I was that good in school. You have some amazing talents and skills and dreams of what you want to accomplish, and I'm so proud and amazed of you. At the City of Coquitlam, for many years now, I've been chair or vice chair of the Multicultural Committee. My belief is that we're all equal, and our ethnicity, our look, our sexual orientation should never matter. What matters is our skills and abilities and what we bring to this world. And we want to honor that, respect that, and bring that forward. So I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to listen to these people in their speech competition. Something I've never been in. Politics for me was something I fell into. When I was in school, I was never in politics in my life. It's just, and I will tell you that as children and your careers, as your parents will tell you, life happens and things change, but keep your dreams. And I see your dreams in your bios, and they're amazing. So thank you all. Have a great competition.
So, Temi, you get to set the bar. It's going to be great. Come on up.
That means you all heard that the last thing Ty said before it crashed is that according to society, Black women are deemed too outspoken when it comes to voicing their opinions, but never outspoken enough to lead. So what does it mean to lead? A leader is someone who inspires, guides, and empowers others to achieve a common goal. This is a standard, world-recognized definition, but this is not the truth that I live in.
We're here with one of the competitors. Her name is Flourish, and she is here for the Junior Black Achievement Awards in the speech competition. We're just prior to the speeches getting started and the competition starting. How are you feeling, Flourish?
A little bit nervous, but excited.
You're excited. Is this your first time doing this competition?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. And what do you think the impact is of putting together speech competitions for people, young people like yourself?
I think it's really helped me because I suffer from nerves a little bit, but I think having this opportunity is really going to help me with my public speaking, as well as inspire me to pursue literature a little bit more.
That's great. And what about for the community itself? What do you think the impact is on the community?
It shows the community that, the younger generation, we are making moves and we are trying to better ourselves and essentially bettering the community as well.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Well, good luck in the competition today. We wish you the best, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Success.
an elusive concept that means different things to different people. To some, it is the achievement of wealth and power. To others, it's personal fulfillment, academic excellence, or the ability to positively impact society.
I'm here with the founder and CEO of the Junior Black Achievement Awards. We're right in the middle of it. We're going to be listening to our third speaker. Candace, how are things going? And tell me the impact this is making on kids today.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. The speakers are so dynamic, and their messages, it's very, very empowering. It's a wonderful event.
I feel the same way in listening to everyone speak. What do you wish for today? What are the outcomes?
That they could all win.
I know that they could all win, exactly. What's the impact that this is having on the community?
The impact, well, it's what we're trying to train our children to get out there and use their voices. So I think that's what's happening. We are instilling that confidence and giving them the tools to get out there, present, and just do it.
Yeah, fantastic. I can't wait to see what the end result is. Thanks so much. We're talking to Candace with the Junior Black Achievement Awards today. Thanks so much. We're here with Grace, another competitor at the speech competition at the Junior Black Achievement Awards. Grace, how are you feeling right now?
Excited.
Excited, okay. Are you a bit nervous?
A bit, yeah.
Okay, is this your first time doing this competition?
It's my first time.
Okay. What do you think the impact is on youth today to be able to put on these competitions and give you a space to talk?
I think it's really good that we have something like this because you don't really get spaces to talk and express yourself, but having a platform to share a speech about a topic you're passionate about is really amazing.
Yeah, what's your topic about? Can you share?
My topic is passion drives success.
Passion?
Drives success.
Oh, fantastic. Well, good luck today, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Grace Ochai, and today I want to talk to you about something that is the key to overcoming challenges, creating opportunities, and unlocking our full potential. That something is passion. First of all, what is passion? Well, the Oxford Dictionary defines passion as a strong and barely controllable emotion. I like to think of passion as a fire that burns within us, with excitement being the spark that ignites it. It's not just excitement, it's purpose. Excitement may fade, but passion stays and evolves over time.
And this is Eva, another competitor here today. Eva, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little nervous, but I'm okay.
You're good. Yeah, I can see that. You're nice and well composed. Good. And also, I was just wondering, what are you speaking about today at these awards?
So today I'm speaking about my experience of being like a second-generation immigrant and basically how that's impacted me and like finding my identity in life.
In finding your identity in life. Great. And we're right here at the Coquitlam Public Library in the Tri-Cities. What do you think a competition like this, how can it help our youth and what impact is it making on the community?
I think public speaking is like a very important skill. So I think by hosting like competitions like these, it gives us a chance to develop that skill that we'll eventually have to use like in life. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I look forward to hearing your speech, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.